Okay, what I want to do then is just walk through this electrical diagram showing the control for the electric pump, the hydraulic pump. So we're going to take a walk through. Now what we have, I'm just going to zoom in on the picture. We've got this relay here, 4DA, or might be, this one here, 3PR. This relay will be energized when the generator or external power are switched on. So this is the energization of that relay down here where it says X1 and X2. So this relay will be energized when generator is online or we've got external power on. And when that happens, power supply will come from the DC essential bus. It now goes through the energized relay, so contacts 5 and 6 will close, and it comes along to the hydraulic control panel where we've got the switch, where we've got normal, manual on and off. The manual on is easy peasy, we'll just talk about that at the very end. The off is also straightforward, we'll talk that at the end. In the normal position, when the aircraft's in the cruise, the landing gear is up, everything is up and locked, the landing gear lever is up. We obviously don't need any hydraulic power at all. So the whole system can be switched off. So, but obviously in that situation, the generator will be online. So power will come through to the hydraulic control handle or panel and on the switch, and the switch is in the normal position, and power is now routed down to this set of wiring here, where we're looking at the position of the landing gear lever, whether the landing gear is up and locked. So this is the left main gear, there's a nose gear, and there's the right hand main gear. So imagine the situation where in the cruise the landing gear lever is up, all the landing gear is up and locked. We do not need the hydraulic pump running, so the electrical power comes down to here. The landing gear lever is up, so actually those set of contacts there will go over. The gear itself is up and locked, so those contacts go to 10 and 12 will close, 10 and 12 will close, 10 and 12 will close. So the power's coming down to this point here, but it's going nowhere. We need hydraulics to put the landing gear down. So when we select gear down, obviously at this stage the gear is actually physically still up, but when we select gear down, the handle goes into the down position, and that puts power now along here to this relay here. Boom, boom, boom. This relay energizes, so contacts A1 and A2 close, and now power can come from the DC bus number 1, comes through the relay, goes along to the motor, and the motor starts running. To provide our hydraulic pressure, and in the landing gear section the selector valve is operated, and the landing gear will come down and goes into the downlocked, eventually the downlock position. So those contacts there will close, those contacts there will close, those contacts there will close. This relay remains energized, and the pump is running continuously, because obviously we need hydraulic power for the nose wheel steering system. If we take off and we select gear up, so we select gear up, so the those set of contacts there on the gear selector lever move across, but we've still got power because at this stage the landing gear is down, so we need hydraulic pressure to retract it, and the gear physically is still down, so that's still making a circuit to the relay, that's still making a circuit to the relay, and so is that. So let's say the main landing gear goes up and locked, so those 10 and 12 will close, so you lose that power there, but it doesn't matter, you've still got it there through the nose gear, and you've still got it there through the main gear. And so the hydraulic pump will continue to run until we lose all three of those sources of power, so to speak. And the gear is all up and locked, and once it's all up and locked and the lever is in the up position, This relay will de-energize. The power supply now is switched off to the pump, and it stops. And so we're sat there in the cruise now, no hydraulics on. We don't need any hydraulics at all. If you put the switch to the manual on position, then you're going to bypass all of this. You're going to bypass all of that. And now you put power supply from the same bus bar, but through a different circuit breaker. It goes down. You've got the switch in the manual on position now, so that goes there. It comes down, it's bypassing all of this, and boom, 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 energizes this relay. And then here we go, Bob's your uncle again. There we are. Power comes down from DC bus 1 and energizes or makes the pump run, and it will run continuously regardless of the landing gear position. Obviously, when it's switched off, the switch contacts will go to the off position, so that kind of stays where it is. This will now go 1A and 3A will close, so we've got no power coming down here at all. So we're not going to go anywhere, we're not going to be able to energize this. We've got no power coming down here at all, so we're not going to energize that. When this relay, this is effectively this 4DA is a control relay to turn on and off the pump. Once it's been energized, then it provides power, because when it's energized either manually or automatically when the gear lever's down and all the rest of it, then you get power up to this X1 to energize it, but also comes down here to provide power to this elapsed time indicator. This is an optional piece of kit. I'm not sure if you have it on your fleet. There's an elapsed time indicator, like a ticking clock, that runs and keeps a track of how long the pump is running for. So that's based on the position of this control relay. That clock, those hours you see on there, is obviously how long the pump runs, but effectively it's how long this relay's been energized for as well. This relay part of the circuit here is linked into the nose wheel steering system. Obviously when the landing gear's down, and then we need power to the nose wheel steering system, so it does that, the control of that. And that, gents and ladies, is the very simple and cut down version of how we turn on the hydraulic pump.